It's dig day. Huh. This should be interesting. Quick heads up, it's gonna get loud in a second. I'll turn the volume down on my end, but yeah, just be forewarned. Ready? Shields up! Get in formation! I had to do it, sorry. So if you couldn't tell, our Hearthstone highlight today uses information as part of our Big Taunts Information Warrior deck. So this combines a big warrior shell and a taunt warrior shell together into one, using cards like Armageddillo, Tomb Warden, and a bunch of others that almost never see play. With all the control tools from Big Warrior buying us time to the mid and late game to drop our massive taunts, the deck performed remarkably well. Though one thing I will say is that the games typically ran quite long, so today's Hearthstone highlight is just part 1 and has 2 games. But we'll have another one coming here shortly with one more rather lengthy game. And it often ends up that the game runs so long that we're hiding behind taunts until our opponent takes fatigue damage, and that ends up finishing them off. So only play this deck if you're looking for long games. But the games were fun, so check out this highlight and let me know what you think. Okay, non-priest. We need our control cards. So we have...
Now, come, embrace the chaos.
I am gonna hold Commencement. It may be wrong. Okay, we got Archmage Vargoth in hand.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Alright, well, we've got a 1-2-3 curve. That's a little bit better 3 against Demon Hunter. 3-4. We can use Vargoth to heal a fair bit. On turn 7 after we cast Coin Commencement, probably. Okay, that's good. So he throws another couple 2 health minions out there, and we can clean it up with Blade Storm. If he doesn't, then we'll just Fishy Flyer. Does he Mana Saber? No. Okay. We could Sword and Board and just Hero Power. But this gives us some board presence, and currently he has to face tank it to get rid of it. Or not. So this plays into Blade Dance. We didn't get Kargath as an option, but that's okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to shield block a little bit earlier than I wanted to. He hasn't given us a target for Sword and Board. Yeah, let's shield block. Maybe even just Hero Power. Next turn we get to Coin Commencement. Or sometimes Evasive Draconid is better. We'll see. But I am going to have to restart Deck Tracker after this game because you guys can see it, but I cannot. And I'm very accustomed to playing with Deck Tracker. If there were a tournament that I decided to participate in and I could not use Deck Tracker, I would die miserably. I die miserably most of the time anyways, but... Okay, currently we have more than lethal on board. And that's a nice 7/7 taunt. Oh. Oh. Are we ever dead here? Honestly, yes. If he's got silence plus a bunch of garbage. But with something that expensive, probably not. However, we don't get to kill him. Oh wait, or is he just conceding? Yeah. Okay. We would have milled a card, but we won. Taunt Warrior worked. We did play Information, and none of the taunts from Information. Okay, Demon Hunter, we can do. Our first Demon Hunter opponent we played against, we defeated. Actually, anybody but Priest we've defeated thus far today. And 3 out of 4 of those have been auto concedes. So, Demon Hunter. We do need some control tools. I do want to hold on to Armadillo though. So we have Blade Storm, Sword and Board, Athletic Studies. That would all be good. Coerce in a pinch can help us out. We've got the coin. We can coerce, or coerce if we have to. And there's Sword and Board. Okay, good, good, good. So we have a little bit of survival. And Scrap Golem gives us a speed bump. It'd be awesome if we can buff Scrap Golem with Armadillo and get even more armor off of Scrap Golem. They do have silence though. So that's something to keep in mind. If we don't get a commencement, then sometimes we'll coin Armadillo on 5, especially if we still have Scrap Golem in hand. Well, we would if we're coining it. Now we can afford Coerce, but we can't, well, we can't damage it first. Yeah, nope. That's fine. Next turn we can Sword and Board Coerce something. Go ahead and use that. We can Shield Slam if we've got enough armor left. Doesn't look like there's going to be a... Oop, he's taking all our armor. Okay. Yeah, I think we might be able to get Armadillo out. It'd be nice to have one more taunt, at least. Or Commencement. Ooh, we drew that. There are better targets, but we're not going to have too many ways to generate a lot of armor until we get behind a bulwark. So let's go ahead and knock down a little bit of the chip damage. There's the punish. Though we wouldn't have had enough armor to... Well, yeah, Sword and Board Hero Power would have been enough. Next turn we're going to coin Commencement. If he silences this, that means he's not going to silence Commencement. Whatever we get off of Commencement. And now that we've drawn a Tomb Warden, we have much better draws off of our Commencement. Even Kargath Bladefist is okay. But Archmage Vargoth is absolutely the bomb. Tomb Warden's the saddest. And then we've got Scrapyard Colossus. We already pulled Scrap Golem and Armadillo. Now we have... Nope, just the one other taunt in hand. But yeah, so we'll coin Commencement, and then maybe Armadillo Sword and Board as a follow-up. And then Tomb Warden will be buffed. We know one card in his hand. Second Slice. Okay. He chose not to silence it. So Kargath... If he silences Kargath, we're sad. We're really sad. But I think he would have silenced the Scrap Golem last turn if he had silence. Nope. Never mind. Played around it. Lovely. We do have Athletic Studies to get us even more, or possibly extra Kargaths. But next turn, give me something with 2 health to hit. Okay. Is Kargath alive?
They're not trapped. They're my friends.
No, Kargath's dead. Okay. Sword and Board doesn't kill anything, but... So that's 5 damage, 6 damage with hero power. He's used second slice now. And a chaos strike. Most of the time, Armadillo is just dead. We're only buffing one minion here. But any of our other stuff isn't enticing. There's no point to sword and board though. And 2 Morden's just a nice follow-up. If we could kill something with sword and board, I would play it. But since we can't finish anything off, there's no benefit. And it might line up a little bit better later. But turn 8 is probably going to be 2 Morden. Unless we Bulwark and Coerce, say a Glavebound Adept, or we might Lapidary, take out a Lapidary that way. Actually, Sword and Board Coerce. 4 mana. We'll have 8. Okay, that's something we could Sword and Board. But right now, 2 Morden's great. Sometimes Brawl is okay. Alright, so he did have 7. Takes 0 damage from that. No, let's not Brawl. I think this is okay. So we're probably knocking out all his little small guys, so our Bulwark will be nice and effective later. Next turn we might actually Bulwark. Let's see how he deals with this. That's 5 damage with hero power. Can he break through these? He's got 7 on board. He needs second slice, so that puts him up with hero power and the 1. He needs 2 more damage to break through it all. But that is both twin slices and second slices. He's down his chaos strikes. Blade dance. Okay. Maybe he'll commit a little bit more to the board. Yeah, let's kill him. I can't hero power as well, but I don't really want to coerce. They do run oozes. Hopefully he doesn't have it in hand, but probably. So Bulwark is sadly in this matchup isn't going to help us too much. But it means that's 2 of his mana this turn. And next turn we can Dimensional Ripper. For, let's see, Vargoth, 2 Morden, or Scrapyard. He's already used 1 of his silences. Probably does have a second somewhere. So we can't go too low. So if he has the perfect answers, this turn well, we're going to get 2 guaranteed taunts. Because even if we get Archmage Vargoth, we're guaranteed taunts at the end.
You don't pick the ones.
Okay. He didn't have the ooze, which is great. Now we get to Dimensional Ripper, maybe Dimensional Ripper again next turn. Okay. That's essentially the same thing as playing the 2 Morden out, but... if he has Blade Dance number 2, he can easily get through this. If he doesn't, then he might have a little bit more difficulty. Or that. He can do that. Sure. Why not? But we get to kill that. You get to punch 4 damage here. But we're going to have more taunts on the board next turn. Now the problem... Ooh. Tell me he doesn't have Blade Dance. Okay. Alright. Now we're guaranteed to get Scrapyard Colossus or Archmage Vargoth. Which will get us Scrapyard Colossus or more Archmage Vargoth. Okay. So unless he has one Glaive-bound Adept left, but even if he silences one of the 7/7s, we've still got so many stats in his way. Even with Blade Dance, let's see if he. The worst case scenario for us, he he Soul Shard Lapidaries, Blade Dances, after killing one of the 3/3s, and he also has silence for the 7/7 number 2. That would be the worst case scenario, but I don't think he can do it. Next turn we're gonna Hero Power, and I kind of want to Athletic Studies. Okay, what does he have? Blade Dance? Why split all the damage like that? Okay, so we have a 7/7, and he has a 12/12. Wait. Didn't we have a... He hadn't broken through the first half of... Oh! The, Shatter Mystic took care of the last bit of the damage on the first half. Okay. That makes sense. This may be enough. Okay. Now I can't Athletic Studies if I want to guarantee Scrapyard Colossus. Alright. So you can run the 1/2 in... I mean the 1/3 into the 7/7. Unless he has Silence. If he has Silence, he still has to deal 6 damage to Vargoth in order to smack us in the face with the 12/12. Looks like he doesn't have Silence. So that's good. Okay. Let's see. If he Hero Powers together with those into the 7/7, can he also kill Vargoth? Because if Vargoth survived, we could get extra... Okay, here the board is clear. Looks like we're gonna Brawl, Athletic Studies. Well, Athletic Studies first. And then we can Coerce whatever survives. I guess let's put out a big threat. Don't get to Hero Power, but he's used both Soul Shard Lapidaries, even with Glaive-bound Adept. Huh. So we'd go up, if we Hero Power, we'd go up to 11. That knocks us down to 8. He's used a ton of his damage. Saving Coerce, but we won't be able to pair Coerce with any of our big stuff next turn, so... Whereas we can Hero Power next turn. Yeah, okay. Questionable? This might be our last game with this, because the games with this deck have taken so long.
Our enemies will fall.
Okay. It's Dig Day. Alright. We've got a 9/3. He's used all of the main damage that I'm aware of. He's only got one card left. What does he have? He has Consume Magic, Blade Dance, Shard Shatter Mystic, which is now useless. Soul Shear. Okay, Shard Shatter Mystic is no longer useless. Okay. Why actually not play her first? And then the Soul Shear, because you could have saved yourself. Like, you're not getting any value off that effect. We're gonna Hero Power Shield Slam, so let's see if we can get a taunt that we can play out too. Okay. This is better. I think we have managed to outlast the Demon Hunter? Maybe? So that last card is a Soul Fragment. He's gonna have... Alright, so this is his last real card, whatever he has in hand. Blade Dance.
I'm faster.
He can heal, but he's gonna die to fatigue. It's over. Game over, man. Game over. So it's just a bunch of shards and fatigue. He heals for 6, and then he takes 1 damage, and then he, like, never gets through our stuff. It's over. Do you concede, or do you let us kill you over a very long time? Because we don't have a lot of damage at the moment. Alright. So, against anything but Priest, this deck has performed surprisingly well. And that's it this time. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to tap that like button, smash that subscribe button, and share your perspective in the comments below. We release videos here every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you want to watch the experiments happening live, with the possibility of your comments showing up in a future video, check out our stream at twitch.tv/SSAlchemist. You're awesome. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.